This isn't a mission from a game. This is real. While you're gripping your controller in Stowaway, the game, playing out a high-stakes escape mission inside a cargo plane. Two young Africans, Carlito and Themba, actually did it. In real life. No armchairs. No loading screens. No second chances. Just the raw, frozen metal of a plane's landing gear. And two desperate boys clinging to it at 35,000 feet. In the game, you might have a buddy with you, someone to help with a puzzle or give cover fire. Carlito and Themba had each other, but that was it. To understand what drove them to attempt this insane mission, you have to consider two things. Either they didn't fully grasp the danger, or the danger behind them was even greater. Let's be clear, they did understand the risk. They weren't naive. But when life offers nothing, no family, no home, no hope, you start to see the impossible as possible. Carlito and Themba were orphans. They grew up in a crushed suburb of South Africa, surrounded by poverty, crime, hunger. Carlito was even married at one point, but not even love could fill the hole left by years of abandonment. That kind of emptiness, it doesn't erase logic, it hijacks it, and makes you reason your way into madness. They met again in Johannesburg. They had no passports, no tickets, no training. Just one dream. Get to London. Or die? Trying. They were not clueless. They had studied plane schematics, seen photos of landing gear spaces in old magazines. Themba, especially, knew where to hide. Right next to the wheels. They found someone at the hangar to turn a blind eye. Paid what they could, and then they climbed into the belly of a British Airways flight bound for London. In the game, you leap from bike to cargo bay. You've got oxygen, a parachute, even checkpoints. But in real life, the moment that plane took off, they were slammed by a violent reality. At 35,000 feet, the temperature drops to minus 60 degrees. Your blood slows. Your lungs fail. Frostbite sets in, and oxygen, there is none. They began slipping in and out of consciousness. Freezing. Suffocating. Praying. Still, they held on. As they reached UK airspace, Carlito whispered to Themba,
"We made it. We made it."
But then a disaster. As the landing gear opened for descent over Heathrow, the mechanical jolt flung Carlito from the plane. He fell, helpless, landing on a rooftop and into a garden. A woman saw his body, legs twisted, eyes open, blood soaking the earth. Themba had held onto the hot steel rails. His skin scorched, burned with 2 permanent bars across his arms. But he didn't fall off 6 miles from Heathrow Airport like Carlito. When the plane landed, someone screamed.
"There's a guy under the plane!"
Themba was pulled out, barely alive. He spent 6 months in a coma, his legs broken. When he woke up, they told him Carlito didn't make it. The UK government granted Themba asylum, but he was homeless, wandering the streets of London, just grateful to breathe. Then, one day, a boy saw him outside a store. Helped him, gave him clothes, gave him a second chance. Today, Themba shares his story of the most insane flight ever taken. A real-life stowaway mission, more terrifying than any game could simulate. If you found this story powerful, like, comment, and subscribe. And remember Carlito, he dreamed of a better life. He never got to live it. In Stowaway, the game, the mission ends when you escape. But for Themba, the mission never really ended. He escaped the plane, but he carries it with him every day. This wasn't just the most insane flight. It was a flight between life and death. And only one of them lived to tell the tale.